Hello everyone, today I'm going to be watching Childhood from Internet Historian's Incognito Mode, and I had an accident and my hands are a bit weird, so sorry if I had made any weird gesture in the middle of the video. But yeah, let's check it out. This video came 2 hours ago. Let's see, in the count of 3, 2, 1, go.
Childhood. What's the deal with children? Is this a child? If children are the future,
No.
how come they never see it coming? Children. Is this a
To be fair, it's Zelda. Like, it's Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I understand. I understand
child?
why.
If children are the future, how come they never see it coming? One day you will save Gotham. And how come they always get to be on the milk carton?
Oh my god.
Free candy, I want some.
Oh my
I got
fuck.
one. Give me all your NFTs. This must be their lair. There's got to be some MILFs around here somewhere.
I want some more.
More?
More?
Oh my
Certainly.
god,
Have
this
all
dude.
of the NFTs you can eat. All this.
Okay, he always makes amazing edits, but this probably the most up-to-date edit of this year.
Coming. One day you will save Gotham. And how come they always get to be on the milk carton?
Oh my,
I want
this
a
is
turn.
so fucked up.
Free candy, I want some. Aha, I got one. Give me all your NFTs. This must be their lair. There's got to be some MILFs around here somewhere.
Fucking Fortnite.
I want some more.
More?
More?
Certainly. Have all of the NFTs you can eat. All this and more on this episode of In the
In the
So, Internet
field.
Historian, I see you are in the field for the 12th time. Would you like to explain that for us?
Yes, well, you see, I can't get the main channel video finished, and so I just keep pumping these out.
And so why is that? Interesting. And it has nothing to do with the fact that you were recently found to be...
Okay, to be fair, he uploaded a video a while back about Area 51's raid back in 19, I think. So he's uploading. There's no budging there.
Oh, no.
And it has nothing to do with the fact that you were recently found to be the world's gayest man 3rd year running.
Oh, not again. No, everyone's coming out from behind the curtains.
How?
Put the cake
Why?
away. We're not doing this again. I'm not putting on the hat.
But really, man, congratulations. I know.
The hat.
Okay, that's an awesome looking hat, to be fair.
But really, man, congratulations. I know you've been gunning for that.
Do I read my speech? I did prepare this.
Please, go.
Come on.
So the camera's right there.
Come on, why does it have to be like a rainbow
Jesus. I want
note?
to thank Jesus. I want to thank the Academy. Of course, my biggest inspiration, my muse. Many kudos. I learned from the best.
I'm shining down on you like Mufasa.
Yeah, I mean, if he was still alive today, surely he would have won this award, but I'm still grateful to accept it on his behalf.
Nearly dying. Why is it this? How is this connected to children?
What's the closest you've come to dying?
I fell off a cliff once. I think I must have been about 12. I was there with my mate,
okay.
and I fell off it. The thing that sort of saved me was I fell through a tree.
Oh, sure.
All the way down to the ground. And I was like, oh. And then I
Jesus.
sort of stood up, and I was like, oh, I'm not dead. I really feel like I should be dead.
Yeah.
I looked up, and I was like, holy shit, that was a long way. My mate saw some of it happen. And he comes, like, running down. He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then I'm, like, in this state of shock.
Sure.
I'm like, oh, can we just go get, like, an ice cream at the dairy? We walk down to this dairy, and we get an ice cream each. We start walking back, and then the shock wears off.
Yeah.
And I just start crying.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that must have been, like, doubly weird for him.
Is your ice cream not nice?
all
We can swap, man,
the
it's
pain
fine.
and fear
I fell into a
immediately
wet
came
hole,
back.
Which would have been...
Weird for him.
Is your ice cream not nice? We can swap, man. It's fine. I fell into a wet hole, which would have been like a very
A
nice,
wet
like,
hole?
cyclical way of a wet hole, which.
Okay, I assume he's saying weird hole, not a vet hole.
Would have been like a very nice, like, cyclical way of having a life.
Yeah.
I was like 3. That has to be one of my earliest memories.
Oh, that's when you snapped into consciousness.
Yeah, I guess this is the moment where I was plugged into the Matrix finally. It was out in the country with this really large, like, property, and Dad had been digging these, like, holes to plant trees in. And they were really deep holes.
Right.
Really wide and really
Okay, fuck you. That's okay.
A lot of body.
Yeah, that
Jesus
too. I was meant
Christ.
to be one of them, I think. But it had rained the day before. And so these holes that Dad had dug were now full of water. 3-year-old me waddling around like, this is great. I don't know what happened. I lost my footing and I slipped into this tree hole. I don't know whether or not I would have actually drowned or if it was one of the things if I actually just like relaxed, my feet would have landed on the ground. But in my toddler brain, I was like, I don't know how to swim. I'm in a body of water. And
That's
I need
really
to get the
dangerous,
fuck out of
actually.
here.
Yeah.
So I just remember screaming my lungs out, and I have a vivid memory of grasping at dirt and grass, like on the edge of the thing, desperately trying to pull myself out of this watery grave. And my dad, like, thankfully,
So
heard us.
ridiculous. This is a really, really fucked up thing to happen to this poor dude. But like the fact that the internet is and putting the face, this adult face, this is just ridiculous.
Sprinted down and yoinked me out of the hole. And then I think he spanked me for being an idiot and falling in the hole, which is like, come on, Dad, I've already learned a lesson.
Almost died. Prom. Oh,
Did you
Okay.
ever go to a school formal?
Yeah, I was a nerd, so that sort of stuff is pretty uneventful to me. I went to the first one, but I don't like to dance,
Yeah.
and so.
I went to quite a few.
Ooh.
One
Mini kudos went.
what the fucking asshole! I love him so much.
Mini formals.
No, stop.
We should start
No,
calling them mini
no,
formals.
Well, here's the only thing I remember out of every formal I went to, my entire high school experience was going to the bathroom, and there was 3 stools, and the one in the middle was free. And as I go in, these 2 dudes come out of the 2 toilets flanking it, and they're like, "Do you want to race us?" And I was like, "No."
What?
And then they're like, "Free." And I was going to the bathroom. Well,
Formals.
here's the only thing I remember out of every formal I went to, my entire high school experience was going to the bathroom, and there was 3 stools, and the one in the middle was free. And as I go in, these 2 dudes come out of the 2 toilets flanking it, and they're like, "Do you want to race us?" And I was like,
To
"No."
what?
And then they're like, "Oh," and they closed the door, and then they started like, just I guess see who could
What?
shit the quickest.
That's
Who the fuck does that? Shit racing? What?
That's the only thing I remember from any formal.
Oh god. Well,
Did you ever get the condom talk or the?
I
my
did
dad,
myself.
like, sort of tried to have that conversation with me. I think he just wanted to say, look, if you had any questions, it's like, it's fine. I'll just Google it.
I think I was like 14, and I was sitting on the computer just chilling, and
Playing
Mum
World of
like came
Warcraft, of
over, and
course.
she's like, she had like a. Yeah, like a banana or a cucumber.
Oh
And she's
no.
like,
Right? Take a picture of it.
we need to do this. And I was like, "Mum, I've already learnt it. I'm not doing this."
So she sat down on the couch, right? She's lit a couple of candles.
No
There's some
candles,
mood
no candles.
music.
It was midday. It was very neutral. I was sitting like,
I fucking can't believe the internet student immediately comes up with his own delusions about the thing that didn't even happen.
you're probably playing World of Warcraft.
Right.
I know you don't want to, but we need to do this. And I saw the banana or whatever it was and the condom, and I was like,
Oh my god, so she put the condom in her mouth, and then
"No,
what?
stop!"
Oh my
Didn't
god!
happen.
Oh my fucking god! This man.
Just saying, maybe I wish I had learnt it again, because that could have been helpful down the line.
Why? What happened? You put condoms on bananas.
Well, I was putting them on my balls a lot. Turns out it's like completely the wrong place.
I like the idea that you get home from the grocer and you've got this bowl full of bananas in the kitchen. You go, all right, well, I got to keep them fresh. And so then you get out your pack of condoms, as my mum taught me to do.
These banana wrappers are great. I like the flavored ones. It parts are nice.
Oh my god! Sorry, this bug is killing me, and it's just so difficult to touch them.
Then you get out your pack of condoms, as my mum taught me to do.
These banana wrappers are great. I like the flavored ones. It parts a nice chocolate flavor to the banana.
Makes them real slippery though. Add head time.
Yeah, that's true though. The first time I touched the condom, it was actually pretty gross. I didn't want to put it on because I just when I felt it in my hand, it was just like very, ugh, you know, it was slippery, as I said, and it is very, I don't know. Maybe they should make like non-slippery ones, so you can just maybe use something else.
My name's Nordman. Welcome to a day in my life.
Okay.
Gotta wake up early, 2 a.m. Nord's got servers in every time zone, so you gotta be on the clock if you want to compete. Cold brew for breakfast. Air shower. Rub my teeth with some Himalayan salt. I'm ready to begin the day. Before I head to the gym, I shop around on my phone. Using Nord, I get savings on region-specific pricing. That's a tip. Stay rich. While I'm at the gym, I do sponsor reads. How about Nord? One take. Threat protection. Take your security to the next level. Blocks malware, trackers, and ads. Whee! Don't just invest.
Wait, ads? Does NordVPN has like an ad block, like a built-in ad block?
Threat protection. Take your security
Oh yeah, it has an ad blocker. Holy shit!
to the next level. Blocks malware, trackers, and ads. Whee!
Okay, that's pretty
Don't
good.
just invest in the product. Invest in the company. Don't mind that. It's just my Nord FT. Nord can also do
fucking
this.
FTs.
That's one thing they won't teach you in business school. Stay wealthy. But the most important thing, knowledge. Read at least one book per day. Of course, it all makes sense. 3 p.m.
It's a fucking color. Come on, man.
Time to shoot my podcast. All right, peasants, here's how to be an alpha. Sorry, no monies. Looks like the podcast is region locked. To view it, you're gonna have NordVPN.
Mexico.
Or, God forbid, live in Mexico. 6 p.m. Time for business. What's up, Jeff? How's the wife? Just heard about Amazon. Think it could be something big. You give me some stock and I'll give you a 2-year plan with a free bonus month. Well, he must have got disconnected. Now for a good night's rest. And we do it all over tomorrow.
Stay wealthy. Good advice.
Go to nordvpn.com/incognito to get a huge deal on a 2-year plan. Tomorrow.
That shit is so real. That shit is so real. That shit is so real. I think many rich people do this too. They just sit in their like bed and cry, or in the shower, just because they're bored. Like there is nothing to do. What's the point of having everything and then just bored?
Go to nordvpn.com/incognito to get a huge deal on a 2-year plan, plus a free bonus month, plus also that threat protection thing.
And no ads.
Add over.
Like you can just not get a plugin that is free for that. Kind of gross. How is baby formed? Ugh. How is baby formed? How girl get pregnant? Okay.
Search how is baby formed.
Fertilization. This is ridiculous.
How come this channel can show cum?
But you get demonetized.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Susan. Isn't it crazy that every one of us did this?
Okay, so it goes into the end of what looks like a grape.
The grape surgery.
Wait, what? It doesn't look like a grape. It looks like a peach that is deformed because it's just wrong.
Okay, so it goes into the end of what looks like a grape.
The grape surgery.
This is it all grown up now. Do you feel old yet?
Shut up.
Jesus.
On their journey toward the egg. However, resident cells from the woman's immune system, mistaking the sperm for foreign invaders, destroy thousands more.
Jesus.
Yeah, then they put on a stupid wig. And
Next, half the sperm head for the empty fallopian tube, while the other half swim toward the tube containing the unfertilized egg. Some sperm get trapped in the cilia and die.
It's just a saw trap.
It looks like a fucking horror movie.
At long last, the sperm reach the egg.
so we get to the egg. All right, at least this is going to be simple, right?
Isn't that how I imagine the egg?
No, I thought it was like a big one sort of thing with just a skin on the outside, like a lychee.
Yeah, exactly. This looks like a subaquatic plant.
They're called creep vines.
It looks like one of those balls that you like throw at the window and it sticks at them. Like, it has suction cups all over it. Did you see one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
is covered with a layer of cells called the corona radiata.
Oh, don't call it that.
The outer layer of the egg, the Zona pellucida.
Zona pellucida. It's like
He made these
shit up
names.
now.
the Zona pellucida of 1999 is the best damn concert I ever went to.
I'm getting like survivor's guilt from like the millions of sperm that died
Jesus.
in really comical ways.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are sperms, right? Oh god, yeah, we won, guys. Holy
when we
shit.
edit this, we'll have it with like a bunch of doing and
Can
like
you put rage faces on all of them as well? It just feels like it's full of all these comical Looney Tunes traps. Like even the part where half of them got the wrong tube.
yeah. Right.
It's like egg this way, done in like rough paint on like a wooden sign.
which triggers their acrosomes to release digestive enzymes.
What the fuck?
The first sperm to make contact will fertilize the egg.
So what you're trying to say is that the pussy is kind of like the OG Squid Game. Because this dude had to fight everyone else through a series of wacky trials.
Oh yeah, no, it's true because at the end he gets a
That's
daft
right.
haircut. Remember?
Yeah,
That's fucking amazing.
Just like this.
That was the dumbest part of Squid
Joins
Game.
BTS or whatever.
Look at that shit, what the fuck? Yeah, no, it looks almost the same.
What's going on there?
The tightly packed male genetic material spreads out.
And it just goes, oh, I don't know. All the spaghetti in its pockets just start falling everywhere.
That's chaos. Human body is chaos,
The
really.
female genetic material, awakened by the fusion of the
Like, what is this? Is this like 2 AA batteries? What is? I don't even know what's happening.
This
She
looks like
forgot the
in
batteries.
Majora's Mask when you play the Song of Time and go back in time.
Oh yeah, they ripped that one off. Yeah, now we're going to use these massive strings to pull you together. What? Who designed this?
This is like a Final Fantasy move or something. This is like a summon.
growing and maturing for the next 9 months.
Yeah, so if anyone asks you, how was Babby formed? It's as simple as that.
Yeah, it's a horror movie, mate. Deer Farm.
One time,
What?
for some reason, I spent a week on a deer farm.
It's like a Simpsons bit.
Yeah, that's my childhood. It's like just different occupations every week. I must have been
In Australia?
9. It was run by this like elderly couple, and they had tons of deer. And the thing about deer is you have to have electric fences. Also, the fences
okay.
have to be quite high because the deer leap. But also, the electric fences have to be stronger than that for cattle because they kick.
Right.
So they will kick the electric fences. The hooves don't conduct that well, and so you really want to have a strong voltage there.
Oh
so
my
it's not like
God.
a zap. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's like fork in the outlet sort of deal. So we're feeding these deer, buckets and buckets full of apples. I'm there with my sister and my mum, and my mum's like, grab the gate. And I go over to the gate, unlock it, and then I just suddenly wake up on the ground.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh my
I
god!
start crying. Yeah, I just got shocked by this fucking thing,
yeah.
and then I just dropped like a rock. That whole time on the deer farm was pretty fraught with injury, to be honest, because like even when the guy was going around telling us about the deer,
Okay. I need to clean this shit because what? Why is my glasses bit? Give me a second. Sorry. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I wasn't expecting that he get electrocuted by one of those.
It was like, don't stand behind the deer because they
of
will
course.
kick. And then as he's saying that, he's standing behind a fucking deer and it kicks him in the head. And he just goes down like a fucking sack of bricks. And we thought he was dead. And like, he's fine. Like, he just gets back up. But holy shit.
Was he like
Maybe he
Sideshow
was
Bob, gets up in
demonstrating
the
it.
exact same place and the deer just kicks him again and he just keeps...
Maybe they practiced this and that deer is like trained and he was demonstrating.
Getting up again.
Bad words. Well,
Do you remember when you learnt why certain words were bad because you accidentally said them or did them in front of your parents?
Yes. When we were very young, the strongest swear word we knew, and if you said it, you would be in enormous trouble, pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yes.
Ass and damn and crap, like back when those used to be hot shit.
Wanker was like, so I didn't know what it meant. I'm like 10, maybe 11, something like that. I knew the word, so I was just going around like, such and such is wanker.
Yeah.
Such and such is wanker. And then eventually my mum turns to me and she goes, do you know what that word means? And I was like, no. Like really reluctantly saying, fine, no. And then
That's
she's
so
like,
sweet though that
it's
she asked
someone
that.
who touches themselves.
Yo!
And then I was so embarrassed. I like never said it again.
Yeah.
Oh no.
In front of
Ruined
your
everything.
mom
I
saying
was
that?
in the mall with my dad, and I was just kind of like,
But faces, come on, man. The problem is, when I see internet historian as a kid, and then his dad and his, of course, parents on that speech, it wasn't getting me. But this face is so ridiculous with the glasses. It's so adult.
saying words to myself because you're a kid, I guess.
Sega words to myself because I'm a kid.
Yeah.
I think I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, go on.
I was
That's
going
true.
through all
You
the
do that.
words
You
in my
used
head
to
I
do
could
that.
come up. They ended with anchor,
Oh no.
tanker, banker. And then I just started going through all the other letters just to see if they sounded fun to say. And I said wanker out loud really bad. And I just remember my dad immediately snapped. He just turns, he says, never say that word again. And I was like, oh. And then I just said it on YouTube that 1 million people are going to see. So fuck you, Dad.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, no judgment. Jesus. Text
I'm a
message
freshman
trauma.
at university. Ah,
Trauma. Okay. I was like, am I reading it right?
I'm a freshman at university. Ah, bright-eyed, can't wait to attend my whatever the fuck lecture. I go to this class and I meet these two girls. And one of them I really fancied and the other one I did not fancy all that much.
Okay.
How come?
Anyway, we got along really well, the three of us, and we're sort
I
of hanging
bet
out
by.
for a sort of couple hours after class, and then I thought, oh, you know, we'll trade numbers. So
Okay.
I got this
Nokia.
girl's
Love
number.
Nice.
That was the girl A. Now, I wasn't interested in girl A very much. I was interested in girl B.
The girl B model.
We go off our own ways. And, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, I want to text this girl B.
This motherfucker. He's editing this, so there is nothing that. Okay, let's
So
go.
I send girl A this message. Hey, have you got girl B's number? And, you know, trying to be really sly about it, but it's probably as fucking obvious as it can be.
Out of the way, I go.
And she says something like, yeah, sure, hold on, I'm in class. And I also had class. So what I then proceeded to do, put my phone in my bag. But this is back in the day when phones had to be locked. This is buttons.
Yeah, analog. Anything and it can just push down a button.
Exactly. When you
Okay.
used to be able to text and drive really easily.
Bring
I
that
get
back.
it.
I know, right?
Texting, driving, drinking.
So now this particular phone had a very interesting quirk, which was that if you pressed the right button, it opens the menu. But if you press right again, it goes SMS. And then if you press right again, it goes new message. And if you press right again, it will go, oh, you must have finished with your message.
Yeah.
It goes to contacts. So these names are in alphabetical order, right? And her name just happens to be first on that list. And then if you press right again, it will send. So I put my phone in my bag, and I don't know it, but the right-hand button is being pressed for the next hour and a half. And it's just looping blank messages to this girl. You just met this guy at university. He's a bit of an unknown quantity. He has now just asked your friend for her number. And when he didn't get it, he has just sent you about 2,000
fucked.
blank
Oh
text
my
messages
God.
with impatience. She must have had to turn off her phone, or it's just going off like ding, 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 ding. I was like, oh, I'll look at my phone again. And I'm like, oh my God, it's got 1,000 of 2,000 messages still to send. And I'm like, oh, you can't cancel it. Like the whole
Take the
phone is
battery
just
out.
going into paralysis with how many messages it has to send. And so eventually I'm just like, and pulling the battery off the back.
Okay.
Then I'm in this dilemma because it's like, you've now sent this girl 1,000 messages. Do you call her and say sorry? Do you send
I
her
really
another
doubt that she's
text
gonna
message and say,
Say it in
sorry about
person."
that. I have this inexplicable problem.
Should be like, what the fuck does that mean?
And so what I decided to do was nothing. I
Send
just
another
never
text.
said anything about it and decided I sure hope I don't run into her again. And then about 2 days later, I get a message. The message has Girl B's number in it.
Oh my god.
I couldn't
She still did it. What a
explain the
sweetheart.
situation, so I never did. And then I went on this like awkward, not quite date thing with Girl B. For some reason, she agreed to meet up. Maybe I just forgot or something, but I never explained it to her either.
She went on a date with you because she was afraid of the same thing happening to her.
Yeah, I got to
Probably.
do this to save my friends.
Friends talk to each other.
this. You do the same for me.
Piss in a cup. Oh, for for tests. Okay.
I'm trying to get some life insurance at the moment because I'm going to perish soon, probably.
Yeah.
They actually have a person come to your house now. You don't have to go to the doctors and do X, Y, Z. They'll just have a lady come to your house with a little suitcase. So she wheels it in. She comes into my office and she just starts taking blood. Like I'm sitting in my chair and I got a fucking needle in my arm and she's draining all the blood from my body. And
I mean, you did consent to it, to be fair. You kind of made it sound like she just rocked up and
Yeah.
But one thing I didn't know that I was signing for is they do a urine test as well.
Oh, stole your piss.
She hands me these 2 cups, fill one
You're
halfway,
lucky they didn't do
fill
the
the other one
poop test.
full, and
That one's for me.
yeah, she hands me a coffee mug.
Oh my
and she goes,
god.
if there's any
Jesus
spare.
Christ.
I piss into these 2 cups, and I thought it would go everywhere because I'm not very used to it.
I got a shotgun cock.
Yeah, very powerful
Shotgun.
stream. I had to hold it
Stupid.
about 15 feet away. Anyway, so I do that. But then the worst part is, right, I thought, oh, she's going to put it in these like plastic bags and send it away to the labs. Nope, that's just what she's doing with the blood. She gets out this like fish water testing kit and then she starts dipping it in the cup while I'm...
Oh.
Yeah.
To be fair,
In
it's
your
better that
house?
she did something with it. Because imagine if you just brought it out and she was like, ugh,
Yeah. But it was so healthy, she said. It was just such...
so tasty.
Yeah, such vital piss that
Stop
she
it.
didn't even bother
Stop it.
sending the other cup to the lab. No, that's good. No
She just
proteins.
put it in her pocket and walked
no-
out.
Yeah, right. Just dabbed a bit on her neck and went, that'll keep those foxes away.
Oh,
hold
god.
on.
Fox?
Sorry, I know I keep doing this. Hold on one sec.
Wait. Do foxes actually don't like human piss smell, so they run from it?
Historian's at the store at the moment. I have to reply to it.
Get me more piss. That woman today stole all of mine. Can I get you the piss in the bags? It's cheaper.
Hey guys. Editor here. They didn't bother recording an ending. So instead, here's a small taste of what it's like to edit for IH.
Oh god.
Please end my suffering.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
My baby don't mess around.
Note to the editor.
Editor, extend his neck 50 times.
I have to go to the bathroom so badly.
Hey, editor. Wait, how did we get onto
Editor, leave that in.
Editor, cut that out. Sorry, none of these are fucking scary.
Leave all of those in.
Leave the last 3 hours of footage.
Trash taste. Love it. I was confused for a second, but then I realized that brilliant. Go check it out.
Note to the editor.
Shout out
Hey,
to them.
Barry, make
Amazing
sure to
channel.
cut out right when I start saying bitch.
By the way, editor, sorry, I have accidentally hit stop record on the... So
Oh
it's
my
out of sync.
god.
Hey, editor, just make the graphics scary.
Yeah, perfect,
it'll
perfect.
do. You'll figure it out.
So I don't know if this is going to work, but...
Have you ever encountered a spooky spook? Have you ever been stalked? Have you been walking down the streets? And
What?
dear
What?
editor.
delete everything. Delete the last 10 minutes.
Hey, don't tell people that.
I'm so sorry. Please keep that in.
We can't do that, but this would be torture for the editor. He'd be so mad. Just a small town girl.
He is. What the fuck?
Childhood.
What the fuck? Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, poor editor, seriously, but like, Jesus Christ. He's... To be fair, like, this is incognito, like, it is in the field. I mean, it wasn't even in the field, it's in the moon or something. He didn't start it right even. But it's internet historian. It's always hilarious to see these fucking ridiculous contraptions in Incognito Mode. Is actually quite fun. But yeah, shout out to him, shout out to his editors, and thank you for watching, everyone. See you later.